Hey you guys, and welcome to the Lofi Network, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you, and of course anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, what do we need to know about the energies surrounding Pisces at this time? So we have Karmic coming out, so third party, relationship, as well as lesson. So I do feel a karmic clearing here happening, and I feel like it's happening on both sides. It's giving a sense of balance and a sense of justice. Let's just say there was a situation that you decided that you wanted to leave, or vice versa. Somebody else wanted to leave, maybe because of you. But I feel like adversely, whoever this is concerning, I feel like there is someone who is being rewarded in some sense. Your life is starting to make sense. There's balance. There's things that you've realized about yourself that you've understood. I feel like there's completion of cycles. I feel like there are lessons learned here because of the experiences that you have gone through. And I feel like you understand or are understanding the reason why. Thank you. So we have laughter. So wholeness, overjoyed, as well as smiling. So I feel like there is a situation here that did hurt you previously. I feel like now you're in the space where you're beginning to see the brighter side of this. I feel like you're finding your voice, and that finding that voice also includes that joy. It includes the laughter, because I feel like for a while you've been very serious. It's been hard to smile, and you haven't laughed in a while. I feel like you are about to start to have the time of your life for the rest of your life, starting this summer, starting now. Yeah, we even have spiritually woke at the bottom of the deck. Divine, what else is here? Okay, so we have loss coming out. So ghosted, cowardice, as well as disappearing act. And what is the nature of loss, Divine? So we have the cleanse coming out. So detox, ridding negativity, as well as purification. And Divine, yeah, so we were talking about this energy of ghosting. You know, there is a particular situation that did get left behind. Definitely, it feels like there was something that was dropped. Like there was something that you didn't explain. I feel like you just let something be and you removed yourself from a situation. I feel like you let, if other people wanted to remain in a negative space or remain in a space that didn't suit you, you allowed them to remain in that space. But I feel like you yourself are in a space where you're removing yourself from anything that no longer serves or suit you. I feel like these particular people were a detriment to where you're getting ready to go, and I feel like having them continually and repeatedly be in your space, knowing that they don't really give a damn about anything that you have going on, your manifestations, your hopes, or your dreams. I feel like you just removed yourself. I feel like you also now are getting ready to even see the brighter side of things, because you don't have anyone in your ear. Okay, you are making your own decisions, you're making your own choices, and you're not having to consider anyone else but yourself at this present moment. Divine, what else is here? Okay, so we have reading up, so doing the research, learning more, gaining insight. So there definitely is energies that are, looking you up. This could, of course, be on social media platforms, whether you post or not. Your page is still active, so they could possibly just be viewing your page to see if you are doing anything new or if you are up to something. Divine, what else is here concerning reading up? Okay, and then we have for the long call, so in it to win it, long-term intentions, as well as invested. So there's also something you could be reading up on as well. This could possibly be reading up on some type of contract as well, because there's something here that has longevity. So I do feel like if this is about longevity, I'm pretty sure some type of contract will be significant with this. Divine, can you give me any more clarity concerning this? So we have Fuego coming out, as well as Knocked Up. So Knocked Up pregnancy, expecting, mothering. And fuego, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. So I do feel like this could possibly, for some of you all, you're moving in. This could be concerning some sort of lease. So you could be going out on a lease with someone. This could also be about pregnancy as well, a family. So a family here could be very significant. Yeah, definitely getting serious relationship. If not, I feel like if not pregnant now, pregnant soon. But something here about a family is very significant as well. Divine, can I have the last energy here, please? Okay. So we have player. So playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. And then coming out that with that as well is red flag. So warning signs, take heed, risky situation. So I feel like there is somebody that some of you could be out there dating and take the message as it resonates. I feel like this is a particular energy that you moved away from. I feel like with graduation day at the bottom of the deck. So leveling up, lessons learned as well as acquired wisdom. So let's just say this is something that you've been through before. I feel like you could possibly be experiencing triggers, red flags, and this isn't like triggering to pull you back into a space. No, this is triggering to tell you, hey, you need to get away from this because you know exactly what this is, the behavior. So there's your intuition is going to be very significant. Okay, paying attention to what people do here as well. Divine, one more for me. Yeah, so cuffing season. So single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship and on the hunt. So yeah, some of you all are dating. I know, some people will just probably move past this because they're not. But some of you all are dating. It's just something here about don't ignore the signs. Signs are going to be very apparent for you. I feel like this is a lesson for you here as well, because I feel like you do want something more serious. I feel like you do want something more serious. We even have Bonnie and Clyde at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you want something more serious, a partner in crime. Not literally, but figuratively. Divine, what is the heart of the matter? Okay, so we have the universe coming out. So the world, essentially. We have 7 coming out, which is triumph. We have 4, which is rest and rejuvenate. And then we have 18, so shadow, so some sort of mirror aspect here. So once again, a cycle is definitely done here. I feel like what is getting ready to happen is you're going into the reverse aspect of what you have been through. I feel like this is more so concerning manifestation, and this is, it feels like the final process before what it is you'll manifest and what it is you will come into. Because I feel like there is something that you need to tap into as well, something that you need to connect to, because something seems to in some way be missing. But I feel like with this hidden portion, with this shadow, with the moon, I feel like something is also getting ready to reveal itself, because I feel like once again your intuition is going to play a very significant part, because I feel like with this moon, this is that unexpected thing. This is giving that tower type of vibe. I feel like this is the change that we need, although we don't see it coming. This is something we can feel coming here as well. But for you, one thing most certainly is certain. For you, cycles are done, especially with the universe and triumph here. Divine, tell me about the universe. Can I have one more piece of clarity? Thank you. So we have sacrifice coming in. So the hangman, essentially, and there we go again. So 2112 is showing up again. I did a brief live while I was out grounding the other day, and 2112 was very significant then, and it's very significant now because it's coming up again now. And that time I only spoke it. Now it's showing up. So 2112 for some of you all will be very significant. Divine, can I have one more concerning this piece? Because there's something that you see differently now with the strength. I feel like you now feel empowered to go after what you want to go after. There's this very strong emphasis of manifestation and creation, wanting to do things all on your own. I'm seeing the number 33 here as well, so that could be significant as well. You know, feeling purpose, like this is your thing. You know exactly what you want to do, some sense of destiny or purpose. And then we have power, which is 8, and then we have triumph, which is 7. So chronologically, everything seems to be in order here. And then we have 8 here trapped in fear. I feel like we're no longer in that space, which is why strength is showing up. Power. You're empowered to do what you feel you need to do, because I feel like there's a sense of motivation, because there's this energy that knows that you will be able to do this. There's something that you are guaranteed to be able to do. You do it naturally, is what I'm hearing. Okay, Divine, tell me about triumph here. Okay, and then there we go. Here is our tower moment, and it's interesting that the number 16 rounds up to 7, and then we have 7 triumph here. So 77 could be significant growth, and then you also can add that up to 14, which is the temperance. So there are major shifts are getting ready to happen in your life. I feel like you're going to see yourself repositioned in a way that you didn't even expect, because I feel like adversely, maybe something looked quite bleak for you. Maybe you didn't know how something was going to be done. And then you remembered the resources that you have to your advantage. And I feel like you're about to put those things that you had in your back pocket in your front pocket, so you will be cushioned in some way to be able to do something that you thought you wouldn't be able to do. This could be something as simple as taking care of your bills, things of a financial nature, you know, being able to complete certain things, tasking, time. Okay, Divine, give me one more. I feel something else here, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have justice coming in, which is balance in this particular deck, and then we have the light. So we have the sun here as well as the moon. So 19 and 18. So chronologically, we are in position. So I feel like there is fine significance of what you are going to be doing after you receive your just dues. I feel like you're unexpectedly once again about to receive something that you didn't even know that you were going to get. But as I said, there's this energy of feeling like something is coming. Divine, tell me what rest and rejuvenate is here. So we have obstacles and challenges, number 5. So 4 and 5. And then we have temptation being the devil. Round that up, we have 6. So 4, 5, 6. So I feel like after many different trials and tribulations, we have patience. So we have temperance here at the bottom of the deck now. So I feel like after many different trials and tribulations, I feel like there is some form of being able to rest. I feel like for you, like the dog days are over, the thicket of a lot of things, the worst of a lot of things. Because I feel like right now you could possibly be staring something of adverse nature in the face right now. I feel like it'd be possibly even turned around before the end of the month. So I feel like there's miraculous types of energy. I feel like there's just this patience of needing to know where you're supposed to go, what you're supposed to do. So 15 and 14. So chronologically, once again, all things seem to be in order, and you're taking the right steps in order to get to where you're supposed to be. There's a lot of work that you've done on yourself, and you should give yourself more credit than what you do. I feel like now you have the keys to your life. You have the access that maybe at one point in time you felt like you didn't have access to, and maybe you felt like what your keys were in the possession of someone else. I feel like that's no longer the way you feel. I feel like you see the possibilities, but I feel like now you feel the resources are on the way to do what you need to get done. I feel financial freedom in a very loving, emotionally fulfilling way for someone here. Divine, tell me about the moon here, please. The shadow. So we have firm foundation. So this is definitely something that's meant to stabilize you. I feel consistency here. I feel something very, once again, very stable, very solid, you know? I feel like you've waited for this for a while. And I feel, once again, this didn't come by easy. There's a lot of work that you yourself have done. And I feel like, once again, you should give yourself a lot of credit, because there's a lot that you are able to do because of the things that you've gone through in your life. These things were never designed to beat you up. They were just designed to help shape and mold you. And I would even dare to say, once again, before the end of the month, you're going to be saying, look at me now. Divine, can I have one more for this space here, please? We have the number 9, so material harvest. Once again, there's a lot that you can do, but you've waited a long time for something. I feel like you tended to your resources and you made sure it was good. And when it was harvest time and it was good and plenty, you were able to collect, but you had to wait until harvest time in order to collect. So at points of time, things were okay for you and you were good. And then maybe at points of time, things were a little rough, but you've always managed to come out of the thicket of things because of what you believe in and the dedication that you have towards something here as well. Divine, what is the overall message here? So we have the world coming out again. So clarity on the world, as well as the star. I feel like you're about to be presented an opportunity. Access, once again, to an area that you never had before. I feel like this is going 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For you, this is most certainly going to be attached to some sort of generational wealth and stability. I know a lot of people, feel like this will be outlandish. This will be so far out of reach. It's not. It's within the reach that you say it is. And I feel like it's predicated on what you do. And let's be honest, a lot of you all have been through a lot of things. And a lot of you all have been through a lot of different experiences that help shape and mold you to where you are now. I feel nothing but positive vibes within this summertime for you all. And I feel like you should take that too, because it's like, do it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? You could fail, but you also could make it work for you as well. Divine, what else is here? We have the 6 of Wands. It seems like there's something that's supposed to happen for you, that you're supposed to be out. Like somebody is meant to be out in the forefront shining. Like I feel like you yourself could be the only thing that right now is dimming your light, because a lot of the things that you've been through were meant to were designed to put you in a space where you had time to consider yourself and what you want, time to put, that energy into your hopes, your dreams, what you want to manifest. And I feel like there's this emphasis and focus on, do you want to do it or not? Do you want to do it or not? Plain and simple. Divine, what else? We have the 8 of Swords. Just like I said, you are the only person that could possibly be holding yourself back at this present moment. And then there goes that mirror that we were talking about as well, with that 2112 as well. Divine, clarify the 8 of Swords specifically. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you are the only person that could possibly be holding yourself back. And that's a nod with the 3 of Swords, concerning yourself with what if it doesn't work. Self-doubt, I get it. I understand. But once again, what if it does work? Divine, last one, Page of Wands here. Clarify. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, you are the only one stunting your growth. 7 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords. So 78 could be significant. Yeah, you could possibly be the only person that is stunting your growth. You got all of the other stuff out of the way. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's like, don't doubt, believe. Divine, move forward, please, with the 8 of Swords here. So we have justice incoming again. So we have the world that's being clarified. We have justice that's being clarified as well. So most certainly this is something that is meant for you. You just need to get to yourself with the Hermit. Remember who you are. And I feel like let's emerge like we know who we are as well. Divine, the justice here. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's something in common for you that you have earned. This just feels, once again, a season of earned type of energy. Things that you have to wait for because you've completed something here. This could be you learning lessons, you learning what ending cycles, telling people no. 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 What else, Divine? With the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're moving into a space where you will have multiple choices, where you have options, you know, the Hierophant. And this seems to be in alignment with you and where you're headed. Like, I feel like you've gone through a lot, and I feel like this is possibly the completion of some type of soul contract. And I feel like you're about to collect something here. Yeah, but I feel like you're deciding what you want. With the Seven of Cups here. Divine, last one for this particular spread here. And we have the Hermit coming out. So once you get to yourself, yeah, so I feel like something is really truly meant for you with the Judgment here at the bottom of the deck. This most certainly feels karmic, but this feels like karmic reward over everything else. I feel like you're about to walk into a space of some type of earned reward. This is something that you've worked for and you've put a lot of time into this. I feel like even though concerning yourself, there may be some form of doubt. I feel like you're trusting what you know within as well with the Justice, remembering in a sense who you are and figuring out what it is you want to do with your life and what you want. But I most certainly feel like you are in a way getting something that you do deserve because you've done the work here. Okay. Divine, can you confirm this reading? So we have the Three of Swords. So we are having a nod at that Three of Swords that we saw just a moment ago. Divine, tell me about the Three of Swords here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's this energy of don't doubt, believe. I feel like you have all the resources that you need. And if you don't have the resources, some form of help is on the way with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's dedication despite how you feel. Because Divine, before we move forward, clarify the Three of Swords here for me. With this Six of Swords, yes, you're moving on despite how you may feel. I feel like this is moving towards a more healed space, a more healed direction. Okay, with the Sun, I feel like there's this more optimistic energy about what you are putting your time and efforts towards with this Knight of Pentacles here. Divine, move forward, please, with this Knight of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. Move forward we shall. I feel like expeditiously, like things that were once moving slow are getting ready to pick up as well. With the Five of Cups, you could have been waiting for something for quite a while, maybe feeling like disappointed because something you feeling like it may not happen for you. But I feel like the moment you least expect it, that's when it's getting ready to happen for you. Divine, the Chariot, moving forward, please. We have the Knight of Swords. And tell me about the Knight of Swords here, Divine. We have the Ace of Cups as well as the Ace of Pentacles. Once again, I feel like something is going to meet you when you least expect it with the Knight of Swords, because the Chariot is moving forward, but the Knight of Swords is coming towards it. So I feel like something is going to meet you full speed ahead. And I feel like it's going to be like a collide, like that song, I'm gonna run, smash into you. I feel like with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be an opportunity that's going to fulfill multiple spaces for you with the justice here at the bottom of the deck. And honestly, I'm gonna leave it there because something seems to be working out in your favor and you're supposed to be getting something is on the way for you. So honestly, I will keep on looking through my emails. I will be expecting phone calls. I will be looking through the mail because some check is on the way. Like something is coming that's about to really delight you. Okay, so I would say expect the unexpected, but that expect that unexpected to be great. Okay, Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day and see you in the network. Bye, guys.